Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Welcome to our show, The Calligrapher. We would like, on the end of the solo style, to talk about the mosques and the writing in the mosque, because it's really very important. We want also to show some of our professionals or our artisans, the calligraphers, about their experience in the mosques writing, and we would like also to show how where they are starting from the beginning until they finish or fix on the walls in the mosques. By the way, we would like also to talk about this kind of art with the Dr. Abdurrahman, because he is specialist with the doctor graduate and PhD of his study about writing in the mosques. Could you please, Doctor, to talk about this subject?
Thank you, Doctor. Especially, my study is about the application of calligraphy in mosque. So my study need me to start about the history, the background of calligraphy. So that is the base for me to know many kinds of calligraphy, the styles. So when I go to mosque, I know this kind of calligraphy is sulus, for example, and so on. So
that's why maybe you selected this kind of study. Why you didn't select any other study, even also in the Islamic art?
I previously read from some books, especially the book written by Faruqi, the Atlas of Islamic Culture, I think, something like that. The Atlas of Islamic Culture.
Mm-hmm.
So I read from his book that he mentioned that the most important arts of Islam is calligraphy compared to others.
It's the cornerstone of
and
Islamic art.
Because
yes.
the calligraphy also related directly to the Quran.
Correct.
Yeah. So
it's the language of Quran.
Yeah. So that's why I think this topic is very important and very got many things to discuss about and
But how long it takes from you to finish this kind of study?
To read the literature review about the background of Islamic calligraphy, the history and so on, it really takes me about 6 months to know what the history.
I mean, no, I'm asking about the whole study of your.
So far, it takes me about 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
4 years, just you are run from one place to another.
Yeah.
To find out the
sometimes
most.
Sometimes, for example, my study case in Egypt, for example. First time I came here, it is on 2003. Then I spent about 2 months here to select the best mosque and to see some calligrapher. For example, Ustaz Khudair, the president of Egyptian calligraphers, and
Ustaz Khudair, Mr. Khudair, he is one of our professional calligraphers in the Islamic world. Also, he has his own finger stamp of this kind of art. He put a lot of helps, a lot of work and a lot of pressure to the others to be
Yeah.
good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I spent about 2 months and I write the most about mosque in Egypt, when I come back to Malaysia, I found that there is still some lack that need me to come back here to Egypt, for example.
Yeah.
Yes, and
But according to my knowledge, I think you are only the first person who was selected this kind of study, the PhD and writing in the mosques.
Yeah, in my country, I go to many places, to universities, just to look for some references and a person in this field. But then I finally find out that there is nobody so far write something in PhD level about Islamic calligraphy.
About Islamic calligraphy.
Yeah,
Very
so
good.
that's why I need to know many more people, more places, and Alhamdulillah, it teach me a lot.
Thanks God. Thanks to God.
Alhamdulillah.
But how do you see the cooperative with the other organizations or people or professionals? Because through your studying, you have to contact a lot of places like organizations or places or mosques or people. So how do you find the cooperative with this?
My study cases include Egypt and Turkey, and also Malaysia. So some of the calligraphers is quite busy, and some of them is Alhamdulillah I can meet them. So and some of them very helpful. For example, Said Ibrahim, his son Khalid, very helpful, and he will come me, and even I stay and I sleep in his house.
Actually,
just
they
to,
have a lot of a whole range of the work of his father.
Yeah.
So more than
Alhamdulillah.
thousands of the pieces, masterpieces, originals.
Yeah.
So it's really a very, very rich place, and I think it's a big museum for the work of his father. So could you tell me, do you have any experience before about the writing in the mosques? Have you been entered to something like this?
Frankly, especially in the mosque, no. But all praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My father used to order me or to write in the mosque in Saudi Arabia.
Yes. So you didn't start it?
No.
No, still not.
Not yet.
I think I'm so proud also to talk about my own experience about this. Thanks to my God, I wrote more than 25 mosques in different places. Most of them are in the United Arab Emirates. I wrote also all of them in the Thulus style, because you know, as you have seen before, in most of our mosques are written with the Thulus style.
Yes,
some of them written with the Kufi, some of them written with the Nas Taliq.
Yeah. And one thing, Doctor, during my study, about more than 20 mosques, I found out that the most popular style is Thulus, and followed by Kufi and then Nas Taliq.
Nas Taliq, yeah. A little, maybe one of, maybe only one mosque written with the Nas Taliq. Yeah. So we have some also of our previous master, Sayyid Ibrahim. We have samples of the mosques here. We can show how the work. Bismillah. This one of the Indian mosque, it has been done maybe long time before. والله يختص برحمته من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم. You see, it's a masterpiece of writing in the mosque. The length of this one maybe was 6 meters, and height was about 120 or 110 centimeters.
It is written in which mosque, Doctor?
This is written, I think, in India. Some mosques in India, by instructions of some of the presidents before. So he started. You see the thickness. You see the the harmony of the letters. We couldn't see any empty spaces or unbalanced places. So it comes like a smooth way of the whole piece of...
So what about the thickness of the letter itself?
Yeah, thickness of the letter is always are same. We can see from the beginning and dots until the end. We are going now to talk about the way he wrote on the blackboard. Actually, when he start working this kind of work, first he will do as a sketch, small sketch on the paper. From the paper, he will enlarge it to double size or 3 times of the original size of his sketch. Then he will look and see whatever the way, or there are some places are empty, some places are thick or thin, or something unbalanced, something crowding. So you have to see the mosque from down to up, maybe 15 meters length. So it should be more clear, more smooth of writing, and should be also easy to read it.
The sketch is written by pencil or
the first sketch we have to write in pencil, in one line only, just to distribute my words throughout my space.
Okay.
Then from the pencil work, I have to start with the, for example, red color or yellow color. It's very light color or light beige color ink to use writing over the pencil to show the letters, how it looks like. From that one, I again repeat over this color with the black or with red color.
Okay.
So with the red color also I can see the difference between it looks like layers. One layer of yellow color, the second yellow of red color.
Nice.
Then the final one, after I feel satisfied, I write with the dark or maybe black color or blue color, whatever, darker than the previous colors. Then the final one, I'll go for the full size. Again, I have to start with the chalk.
Oh,
Yeah.
we begin with the chalk.
Yes, to give me the full thickness of my writing. Then from the chalk, I put another paper to trace it with pencil. From the tracing, I have to look together where the places it has any kind of defects. Then I again repeat over this one. It takes maybe about 6 or 7 steps or stages or levels of work to reach to the final one.
I wonder, you didn't use any computer, for example?
No, it's never. You cannot use the computer at any way of this work because, number one, not because we hate the computer we give the letters to the computer. Who did the letters or the fonts to the computer? We have given. We have prepared for the computer.
Complete manual process.
Completely, yeah. We give it to the computer. Then they programmed. The programmers are prepared this to the computer. Then it reaches to the other people. Just to type or text, it comes to you. But the matter, some fonts, it's impossible to be done in the computer. Like Solus, like Diwani. We have seen a very poor Diwani in the computer. Anyway, we don't like also to go side of our main subject here about the mosque, but the computer. Suppose you are thinking, I guess that you write small and scan and make enlarge.
Yeah.
It gives more defects because if you start writing with the thin pen. And you try today yourself after we finish. You just write any letter and start enlarging.
By computer.
Double and double and double. Okay. You'll see it looks very, very poor. And lot of defects coming. So we want also to see another piece of the mosque. That's why when we start writing on the blackboard with the chalk and trace, okay, with the full size, again I have to correct on the big size and again retrace. So first we trace and retrace again. So we have to finalize everything until the ink step, then we will give it to the maker. He will do it. Either 2 ways or 3 ways for engraving on marble or molding the gypsum or whatever the way, but we'll give it to the maker full size, scale 1:1. By the way, here also we see another piece. وَمَنْ يَعْتَصِمُ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ هُدِيَ إِلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. Also about 6 or 7 meters, the same size of that piece. You can see here the fa. We can see the letters of fa and qaf and ha, the alif, with the long height. Maybe it's 1 meter height, so it should be written with the very, very proper way and the concentrated way of writing. Another piece also. فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروني ولا تكفرون.
Crowded with the letter kaf.
Yes.
Large amount of kaf.
Yes. You see, it's also, you know, the calligrapher has shown his skills to use a lot of letters without any defects, without any problem, without any kind of mistakes between the letters. Some of them are big or some of them are large or less or more, but he did it very, very careful. We can see here how many kaf and all the curves of ra, waw, noon here. So
I want to ask, Doctor, is there any difference between the small sulus and the big sulus?
yeah, it's there is no big sulus or small sulus. Actually, they call jelly sulus or sulus.
Okay.
The normal sulus is which we are using our small pen.
Mm-hmm.
But jelly sulus, which we are using in a big size. Jelly means clear.
Clear.
Jelly means clear. You have something jelly, you have something clear.
Mm-hmm.
So means clear, it should be big, more detailed. It's not like you are going to use the small size of sulus. So there is not too much details or not too much hands of this one.
Then all writings on mosques
Should
are
be in
called
jelly diwani.
jelly thuluth.
Jelly thuluth. Sorry, jelly thuluth.
Okay.
Yeah. Another.
Is there any meanings of the accessories, the decoration, sometime for the balance, sometime the rounded?
Yeah,
not
I'll
just-
tell you this on the blackboard.
Okay.
draw.
Sometimes small meme and so on.
Yeah, we'll draw
Yeah.
and I'll tell you this on the blackboard. Actually, it's very important because sometimes people are feeling without any needs or without any necessary, just they put it and feel like dots. So it looks very bad also without the using of the right way.
We noticed that this piece are white on black. What the difference?
No, it comes in printing only. It comes in only printing. You can reverse the printing from one color to another, or you can do whatever you like, black and white or white on black. So this reverse. As a printing work, or the technician...
It depends the front color and the back
It's a
color.
technically called reversed color.
Okay.
Reverse color means black on white or white on black. But also it comes the way of engraving.
Yeah.
Have you seen some engraving work on the mosques
Yes. Most of the
with the sulus especially?
Yes. One of them is in Al-Azhar Mosque, in the portal, the gate outside. It is written with Ajilu bis-salah. It is
Ajilu
engraving
bis-salah.
stone.
Engraved on the, yes, correct.
Limestone, yeah. And many
Actually,
other
there
places.
are special tools for this kind of work, because the tools comes like triangle to inside,
Okay.
and some of the engraving comes like U angle, like this. So it comes like squared angle,
Okay.
straight and straight. So it comes like channel, a regular channel. Some of them comes like a curved edges. So each kind of them depends on how the skills of the maker. But the calligrapher has no idea about it.
Okay.
Or no idea, I mean the idea
It's not their job.
of doing.
Yeah.
It's not his job, because he's not going to catch the hammer and the tool and start hammering or broken.
Yeah.
And it needs certain tools.
Yeah, 99% of the old masters are using their own skilled laborers, special makers of engraving or molding the shapes of the calligraphy. It's very, very important that if I'm writing something carefully, and then I'll send to the maker or to the laborer, whomever he is, then he will damage.
At least they know
the
the
letter.
method of calligraphy.
Yes, that's why
Yeah.
a lot of makers, as we know, or according to our knowledge in this field, he doesn't know how to read, how to write, absolutely, but he knows the calligrapher, he knows the right letter, he says that this letter is correct, this letter is not correct, by the common sense and by the vision, because his eyes had been adjusted to the right way of writing. That's why he knows, he can understand, he can select this work is correct, this work is incorrect. Some makers I have seen also, met a lot of them through my experience about 35 years in this field. I saw a lot of them, they refused some kind of work. He says, sorry, I cannot do this work. I'm doing the work of so and so and so, of the professor or the masters or the artisans or the calligraphers. I can't do this kind of work because it makes my hand damage. It's not going to be damage as damage by the meaning, but it's going by sense. He loses the sensitivity of his hands. That's why he refused. He took the piece. The calligrapher will be satisfied, full satisfied, for the work is not going to be damaged. Even the very, very small signature, he's doing also in a very neat work. This, I think, just an idea about the writing in the mosque. I wish that we get some benefits of the way of writing, and we can show on the blackboard after a short break some small letters, how they started from beginning until the end, or until the calligrapher gives to the maker to make engraving or molding to the mosque. See you after the short break, inshallah. Welcome after the short break, our friends, brothers and sisters. We will see now how to start one short sentence about the Quran writing in the mosques. So on the blackboard we will see how to start from beginning until I'll give it to the maker. Suppose I have now one sentence I intend to write. For example, وأن المساجد لله فلا تدعوا مع الله أحدا. I'll write with the pencil. Suppose this is a thin pen or a pencil. Like this way, just only to see the measurements of my sentence, how it looks like. So I just wrote roughly the sentence or the verse with one line without any measurement, just only I want to fill the space. So I found here it comes very, very short place. I want to add 2 words here. So I have to reduce my writing again. So I have to use another color. I'll take wow here. I must shift all the letters, try to put some letters up to give much space for my 2 words here. I'll take wow letter here, alif, noon. It means here I saved space for 1 letter. Alif of al-masajid, I'll just put it here. So let's start writing in the proper way, approximately how it looks like. I can take this here to give much space for al-masajid. I put this inside. And dot of noon in this space, or name of God will be here. Fala, you see here I started fala from here. When I rewrite again my sentence, so I found this space, too much space here. I can use it for 2 words. Fa, fala, تدعو، two dots of ta in this space. Mim ain I have to put here, so I want to start my mim from up and go here. Ain, Now we have name of God, مع الله أحدا سبحانه وتعالى. Intonation hands. Here I found a big space. Here no space. Here's no space also. From here, in Masajid, I can make a balance like this shape with this hand. Waw, fatha means wa. It's go up. Wa. And this shape also. This space here, I do this hand. Fala, I can make fatha, means a, and this small alif. Tad'u, dhamma, it's giving o intonation, o. And this small hand. So mim, actually we have to make it a balance or mizan in Arabic, called balance, and small meme like this. So by this way I filled the space here because it doesn't give me any kind of mistakes, you know, place crowding and some other place are empty. By this way, when I started my my freehand sketch by pencil, I found 2 words missing. So I have to complete 1 line. So again, I start writing with another ink to the same sentence, just as a sketch. Still, this is not the final. With this, I have to take another color to finalize all the letters. Some of them get a little bit right or left, or it needs to be adjusted as up or down. So again, I have to rewrite over my writing. With each layer of them, I should use another tracing paper. So it means for 1 panel, I have to prepare maybe 5 or 6 papers as layers, and I have to put the tracing and trace again, rewrite again and again until I'll finish the writing or my verses. وأن المساجد لله فلا تدعوا مع الله أحدا. Indeed, mosque for Allah, so so pray for none except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you very much. I wish to see you again with a new style, inshallah. في أمان الله.
oh, oh.